Good morning, everyone. My name is Erin Ferris. I just wanted to welcome you to College and Lifelong Learning. I will be putting a couple of videos together for you throughout the semester just so that we can have face-to-face contact. Well, you can see me. I'm not going to be able to see you unless you come in and see me or if we schedule a meeting via Zoom or Skype. So just to go over a couple of things. I am full-time faculty here at Northeast State. Normally I teach sociology and anthropology. However, every fall I do teach one section of college and lifelong learning. This semester I'm teaching it 100% online. I think it's going to be a great class. It is project-based, and if you look at your syllabus, it will also say my addendum. You'll see this on D2L. You'll notice that there's some information about 100% online courses and also about the project-based. The projects will be listed in there for you as well. Alright, so with the 100% online courses, there are some expectations that I have of myself and of you. My objectives for this course is that I will be present, I'll be organized, hopefully you'll see that in D2L. I'll be respectful, creative, encouraging, and an effective communicator. This is going to be very important as we communicate online. You have to remember when you're posting in the discussion board that people can't understand your inflection. So you need to use punctuation, you need to use proper grammar, and try to stay away from slang. If you're worried about how your post may come off, I suggest having someone else read it before you actually post it. But that's just a suggestion. So for what I expect from you guys is to be present, to be organized, to be respectful, creative, and effective communicators. They're the same expectations for both of us other than I set the course up. Therefore, it's going to be organized in that way. Right. So then you're going to see how you're going to be graded. It is a 1,000-point scale. That just makes it easier on you. There are specific modules within D2L. They're not going to open until you complete certain tasks. So if you can't see something, that's probably why. You haven't clicked on something, you haven't turned something in. The reason that I have that set up is simply so that you don't get overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that's already in the class, because I have set the class up to run completely until the end of the semester. If you were to log on to that and see that, you probably would, have a minor freak out. So, I just went ahead and made things a little bit simpler on your end. So we are going to have 4 different modules this semester. They are work at your own pace. However, because learning is a social activity, there will be discussion boards that will require you to participate during certain weeks. So, our first one is going to be wellness, relationships, and diversity. And that's going to be the one that you can see when you first log in. And I just need to let you know that it does require a research paper. And the reason that I'm requiring the research paper right off the bat, especially because most of you are going to be brand new students, and you're going, why is this lady making me write the research paper week 2? The reason that I'm doing that is because I want you to be comfortable in this class, to explore, to fail, to learn, and then that way when you go to write your research paper in Comp 1 or Comp 2 or History, then it's not overwhelming for you. So this class, we're going to work together, make you better writers, how to look up research, how to use scholarly sources, all of those types of things, so that when you get to your other classes, you're going to be much more prepared. Alright, so that's why I'm having you do the research paper right off the bat. So don't freak out, just go with it, we're going to work through it, and we're going to get there together, okay? That's the purpose of this class, is so that you can take risk in here so that you can succeed better in your other classes, okay? Alright, the second module is community-based service learning. This is required for all EDUC 1030 college and lifelong learning classes. This will be open until November the 5th, so you have until November the 5th to complete 10 hours of community-based service learning. The requirements are going to be listed on D2L for you. They're also in the syllabus and the addendum, so please check those things out. The third module will be academic mindset and academic success. That will not start until the end of September. And then the last module will be financial planning, and that will start at the end of October and run through the end of the class. Also, you'll have a final reflection paper and also an e-portfolio. I haven't completely decided on how we're going to structure the e-portfolio. I'm still working on a couple of things. So just bear with me. It's not due till the end, so we'll figure it out as we go along. Alright, so all of those are in your addendum for you. And there's some policies on here. Late work. Don't turn your stuff in late. It's a little bit different with this class simply because they're suggested deadlines. They're not hard deadlines, so keep that in mind. We'll talk about that in just a moment. If there's inclement weather, which normally doesn't happen in the fall, happens more so in the spring, just know that class does still go on. If you don't have internet, text me. You do have my cell phone number. And let me know that, and we'll work something out. Also, please don't email me assignments. Put everything in the Dropbox simply because I forget to grade it if you put it in an email. Alright, so that's the addendum. The second thing that you need to look over and understand is the suggested weekly schedule. Alright, I say this is suggested because this is a 100% online course, and you can work at your own pace to an extent. Okay, the only due dates that will be mandatory are the discussion boards and the final projects for each module. But keep in mind that if you don't turn things in, other things will not open up for you within the module. Okay, so just read through this. On D2L, there are discussion boards such as getting to know us and asking a question. Those are going to be very important. Please, if you have any questions related to the course or the course material, ask on that discussion board. It's going to save me a lot of work, and everybody will benefit from the answers. So you can read that discussion board and get more clarity on certain things. The only thing I do ask, if it is regarding your grade or turning something in late, etc., or if it's something personal, email me. Don't put that on the discussion board. Alright, so this is just a suggested schedule, but check this out. It is available for you on D2L. Also, there's a section called How Do I Do This? Over the next week or two, I'm going to be working on things that will show you how to access D2L, post a discussion board, etc. If there's something that you need immediately, please let me know, and I will do that first. But my objective today is to create one about how to do a discussion board, so therefore you will be able to get started on the getting to know us. Okay? Well, it was great to meet you, and I look forward to seeing you on the internet. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to post on that discussion board. If you're not quite sure about how to do that yet, just email me or you may text me. Please don't overuse the texting. I do have other things going on, but texting is better than calling. Alright, so I hope you have a great first week of class. And also remember that this class can be questions about all of your classes or anything about Northeast State, not just this class. Okay, so have a great week and welcome to College and Lifelong Learning.